See that cow crossing sign there? Or bull crossing or something crossing. This is the Caribbean Sea. And if you look in the distance, that big hill is the fort. This is Brimstone Fort. We just drove up some terrifying hills to get here, and we're not even at the top yet. So I'm gonna go climb these 200 steps to the top, and if I survive, I'll take more video. You can see it's a cloudy day on the mountains. It's very quiet up here. Some cannons. This is parking lot. To my left is the Caribbean Sea. And here we go. I'll see you on the other side. I made it, guys. I made it to the top. It's really not that bad. A little out of breath, but it's a very humid day here in St. Kitts. See our taxi driver there down below in the black van. He's taking a nap. And here we go. Brimstone Fort. Hello. Look at this. Look at this view. You could see the enemy coming a mile away. This fort was built by the British using the African slaves. Fantastic. Look at this view. Okay, we are about to go into the fort. I'm gonna walk through this little walkway thing here. There's a sign telling you about the fort. Stop for a minute and take some of that in. Okay, here we go. So we've entered the fort. Which way should we go? Left or straight? Straight. Okay, so we're going to the exhibition rooms. There's some things on the wall here. Through our eyes. And if you come down here, oh. Okay, so we cannot videotape in the exhibition rooms, but I can videotape this square. So I guess this is like the main square. You have like the barrack life doors over there. There seems to be some different entrances, some stairs to the top. Must be like the main meeting area. Okay, look, that's where we just came from. See, there's a powder store. I'm guessing gunpowder? Gunpowder. Looks like there's some different little rooms you can walk in and out. The cutout of a soldier over there. You could stick your head in and take a picture. Might do that later. Not too shabby. Okay, so if you look through the hole, that was the main square we were just in. So we came through a room and went up some stairs. And we're about to see where this leads. Let's go, GoPro. Okay, so we are in the eastern place of arms. I'm guessing this is the east side of the fort. And here we come up around some more fort. Lots of cannons over here. Must have been a lot of defending to do. Let's see what kind of... So we just came out of that structure there. We started on the other side of it. So that must have been the west side where the flag is. We walked straight through it, and now we are on the east side. Get some cloud cover over the mountains still. I don't know if that's because it's gonna rain later or because that's just normal St. Kitts weather. If you look to the right, we've got some people cutting the grass. Some good old-fashioned island workers. Got cannons to the left, cannons to the right. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna figure out how we get to the tippy top, where those people are. So we came back to the square, and now we're gonna go up these stairs to the tippy top of the fort. This fort is not for the disabled, handicapped, or heart attack prone. There are a lot of stone steps and climbing on a hot St. Kitts day. I would advise you bring water and wear sneakers. It's worth the view once you get to the top, but it is a workout, so don't come here in a fancy dress and stilettos, you'll die. Okay, look at this. This is the tippy top of the fort, as tippy top as you could get. There is nothing higher. This is what they used to look out for when the English were looking for the French, and when the French were looking for the English, and when the Carib and Arawaks were looking for everybody else. This is how they did so. It's pretty impressive. Let's take a look over here. Some picnic areas under a tree over there. I feel like we're practically on top of the mountain. Let's go see what the ocean looks like. It's a pretty nifty view of the square. I believe we are like 800 feet above sea level, I believe I was told. Which to me feels like a lot, but what do I really know? Cannons, cannons everywhere. Lots of cannon firing must have been occurring here. And here we have the Caribbean Sea. Got a guy on a boat. See our village. Oh, see our cab driver. He's got lots of friends now. Down there. You see, as you guys can see in my pictures, my videos, when I started, there was nobody here but just us and like one other couple. And since then, the tourism has definitely picked up. So this is, despite the harrowing drive up on this one-lane, two-way traffic road that is not safe. Definitely a popular tourist and cruise destination. I will say the drive up made me doubtful of whether or not this is a good idea, but now that we're here, it's definitely worth it. Come up with a experienced driver. Do not try to do this drive yourself unless you're used to driving in the Caribbean, because you won't make it. So get yourself a good taxi driver or a tour and take a drive up the mountain. Definitely worth the view to see how they defend this beautiful island of St. Kitts. Okay, GoPro. It's the flag of St. Kitts over there. I think we're signing out from Brimstone Hill. So next stop is Frigate Bay Beach. See you there. Okay. To the left, this is amazing. To the left, the Atlantic. To the right, the Caribbean. Down there, that's a scary road. George, be careful.
Yeah, buddy. When you go black, you can't turn back. You know, buddy? Yeah. See that? When you go black, you can't turn back.
Okay, so we are here at Frigate Beach. We're about 10 to 15 minutes away from the cruise ship. And it's pretty quiet right now, which surprises me because this is supposed to be one of St. Kitts' more popular beaches. If you look behind me, you have a series of shacks set up. Those are like food stalls. There's about 6 or 7 of them, and they're supposed to be open and selling things like beer and hot dogs and burgers and seafood. If you look beyond the benches, there are some people in the water, some chairs. It's a really small beach, very low-key. It feels very local despite being their most popular tourist attraction. The water, maybe because it's a cloudy day, the water is a bit murky, kind of like a Atlantic Ocean kind of vibe, even though I think it's the Caribbean Sea. You got some boats out there, you got some children in the water to the left. not too bad. A little rough, probably because it's gonna rain very soon. But overall, definite low-key island vibe, not very American touristy. Very chill. Yeah, not too bad. A beer, we've got a Carib here. And we've got a stag for those who don't like Carib, about $3 US. Everything in so far has been about $3 US. Really not that expensive to come down and get a beer, and I'm sure a sandwich is like $7 or $8. Take it in. There you go. This is it. I think it's gonna get a little more crowded as the locals leave the other parts of their tour and come to the beach for the second half of their day before the cruise ship leaves. So maybe in an hour or so it'll get a little busier. All right. See you later.